Harder, better, faster, stronger.
Number 10. Them Crooked Vultures. They're one of the most legendary supergroups of the decade. Them Crooked Vultures was formed by three titans of rock. They were Josh Homme from Queens of the Stone Age and Caius, Dave Grohl from Nirvana and Foo Fighters, and finally, John Paul Jones from Led Zeppelin. They formed in early 2009 and released their first and last album all in the same year. They won a Grammy in 2011 for their single, New Fang, after already announcing an indefinite hiatus a year earlier. They briefly returned in 2022 for 2 tribute shows dedicated to Taylor Hawkins. Except for that, they've almost entirely vanished. Number 9. Audioslave. This supergroup was formed in 2001 and went on to create some highly acclaimed albums before breaking up in 2007. It was fronted by Chris Cornell of Soundgarden fame, alongside Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine. They released 3 albums total, which have garnered over 8 million sales. Their sound is often described as post-grunge inspired by 70s hard rock. After breaking up, Morello returned to Rage, who toured until 2011, while Cornell pursued a solo career. They reunited in 2017 to protest Donald Trump's inauguration, but tragically, Cornell died only a few months later, making future reunions entirely impossible. Number 8. Wonder Girls. One of the most prominent second-generation K-pop groups was Wonder Girls. They were formed in 2007 by JYP Entertainment and almost became internationally famous by 2009. Their biggest singles at the time were So Hot and Nobody. The latter was released in America and became a pretty big hit for a K-pop group. It topped at 76 on the Billboard Hot 100, which doesn't initially sound impressive, but they were the first South Koreans to enter the charts. They tried hard to break America by touring with the Jonas Brothers. This didn't work, unfortunately, but they stayed together until 2017, although they were primarily famous in South Korea during the 2010s. Number 7. Tokyo Jihen. Many will describe Japanese musician Ringo Shiina as the Japanese Bjork. During the 2000s, she was a household name in Japan and had mild international success. In 2003, she formed the band Tokyo Jihen, also called Tokyo Incidents. They were active until 2012 and became one of Japan's most famous bands during that period. During this period, they released 5 albums, which have since sold over 2 million copies. Their final concert in 2012 sold out. Then Ringo Shiina returned to being a solo artist. Fans rejoiced when they reunited in 2019, but their 2020 tour was cut short due to COVID. A 6th album, simply called Music, was released in 2021, but since then, it seems like they've vanished entirely. Number 6. Madvillain.
Oh yeah, it's like they know what's about to happen. Just keep your eye out like I capping.
Many fans consider MF Doom to be one of the greatest rappers ever, and Madlib one of the best producers. This caused huge excitement when fans heard they were collaborating in 2002. This culminated in their 2004 album, Madvillain. A lot of fans say it's both artists' magnum opus, with some even calling it hip-hop's greatest record.
I knew you was in around, playing all innocent, hoeing since the foundation.
The production is outstanding, with a uniquely creative sound that pairs phenomenally well with MF Doom's iconic style. The group never released another album, and MF Doom sorrowfully passed away in 2020. So this sole 46-minute album is the only album from this duo we'll ever have.
So nasty that it's probably somewhat of a travesty having me. Then he told the people you could call me your majesty.
Number 5. Midori. Our next entry is one of those bands that are miles away from being mainstream, but within their specific scene, they're titans. This jazz punk band formed in Osaka in 2003, fronted by Mariko Goto, one of Japan's most pioneering front women. She had unparalleled energy on stage, frequently making out with the audience and screaming for entire sets. Midori broke up in 2010 after releasing 3 albums and acquiring a cult following globally. There have been many attempts to recreate their style of performing and playing, but no artist can match the group's incredible energy. Number 4. Panic at the Disco.
'Cause it's 9 in the afternoon, and your eyes are the size of the moon.
In 2004, while pop rock was all over the charts, Panic at the Disco formed. A year later, they achieved global fame with their debut album, A Fever You Can't Sweat Out. Its second single, I Write Sins Not Tragedies, is still a massive hit today.
I chime in with the haven't you people ever heard of closing a damn door.
Their 2008 follow-up album was similarly successful, but things started going downhill for Panic a few years later. Members started dropping one after the other, until singer Brendan Urie was the sole member. It sort of became the Brendan Urie Band from 2016 onwards, until disbanding in 2023. The original band from the mid-2000s is remembered fondly, but it's very unlikely they'll ever reunite.
If you love me, let me go.
Number 3. OutKast.
Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real.
You could easily consider the duo OutKast to be a 90s band, as they dropped 3 rap albums during that decade. They did 3 more in the 2000s, which produced their biggest hits like Miss Jackson and Hey Ya. Their 2003 album, Speakerbox: The Love Below, has sold over 11 million copies globally. An incredible feat. It even won Album of the Year at the Grammys. They released one final album in 2006, Idlewild, which was the soundtrack for a film of the same name. OutKast disbanded in 2007, then returned briefly in 2014, but are unlikely to reunite anytime soon. They still work on their own projects, but OutKast is a thing of the past.
I know you'd like to thank you. Don't stay, but lean a little bit closer.
Number 2. Daft Punk. This cyber duo formed in 1993, and their electronic tunes earned them mainstream fame by the turn of the century. In the 2000s, they became a household name globally, with their albums Discovery and Human After All earning immense acclaim. These albums included anthems like Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger, and One More Time.
One more time, we're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, alright.
The group's final release from 2013, Random Access Memories, is one of their most adored and best-selling albums. After years of remaining largely inactive, the duo officially split in 2021. They're still independently active, but Daft Punk are unlikely to return anytime soon. Number 1. The White Stripes.
And a message coming from my eyes says, leave it alone.
Few bands are as definitively 2000s as the White Stripes. Formed by Jack and Meg White while still married, the duo created multiple instantly recognizable tracks. Seven Nation Army is one of the first songs many guitarists and drummers will learn. Their 2003 LP Elephant is still regarded as one of the decade's finest albums and earned them their first Grammy Award.
The hardest button to button. The hardest button to button.
They released 6 albums between 1997 and 2007, then went on a brief hiatus. In 2011, an official breakup was announced, and they have not played together since. Their status as 2025 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees is more than deserved for the pair of legends. Did we forget to include any of your favorite bands from the era that have since disbanded? Let us know in the comments below.
Everybody's going to the party.